scene number 1, scene number 2, scene number 3, scene number 4. Number 1 is a bright scene, everything on. Living room spotlight on, 100% for the living room ceiling light, and kitchen light also 100%. This one 100% on. So for number 2 is the master off. So everything is off, 0% or off. And the scene for the number 3 is a relax. Relax is you have on the living room, and 50% for the ceiling light and 50% for the kitchen light. So for night maybe is just cozy. You off the living room spotlight, use 30%, trim down the ceiling light, and 75%. You need this information for you to configure the scene. So the project will be the same. You can create the project, building structure, then render properties or the render projects, level 1, kitchen room and the kitchen and the TV in the kitchen room. So later we will use the locker 1, locker 2, locker 3, locker 4. Actually you use it as a button, a button. So you can use locker 1 to on and off. To create a scene. Locker 1 for the scene number 1, locker 2, scene 2, locker 3, scene 3, locker 4, scene 4. This is the setting. One switching actuator and the 2 dimming channel. So this is the main group, middle group, and the group. So actually we only need to use one of the scene control group. Later we will see how we do. This one is my office, so little bit different with yours. This is ABB, but every switching actuator have the function, additional function. Later you will see. One of the function called scene, SCENE, 8-bit. So you go to the scene, there are scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4. So this is for the dimmer. Dimmer also has a function called the scene, activate the scene. Scene also have 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually have 4 scenes. So for button, can push button, your push button 1, 2, 3, 4 also can control the scene. Long test is to store. The main one you set already, you can store the scene number. The short test is the record the scene. So this is how we do. Button 2, record the scene number 2, store the scene number 2. Button 3, button 4. So this is how we do. We do one simple scene control, address, living room scene. We dump all the information inside, all the output, 8-bit, and all the channel, the scene control channel is detailed. You can see all in the scene connected. Let's try to do in your system. So this is the simple system, simple KNX on the EPS. We'll try to do one so that you can see the scene control. So the scene control means you have 4 buttons, but 4 buttons have the control multiple light in the different percentage of the brightness. So the brightness follow this. So we run the demo. This project. We call it scene control. All the same, everything the same. You can change your building.
Resident town.
Also.
Yeah.
The icon is different. The icon is different. It's different building, different icon. Maybe like that. Project one. Where to get this information? Building structure, render project 1. So inside the render project 1, you have the pass, you have the level 1. Inside the level 1, you have the living room and the kitchen. If you put the name inside the library, you can see the picture is different, like kitchen. You can see the kitchen have the chef and the living room and the sofa. So this icon is the inside the library. the kitchen have the DB, in the kitchen have the DB. The cabinet is inside the kitchen. Normally our landed property cabinet is inside the kitchen. The cable electricity will go to the kitchen first. So inside the DB, what is the device? You can add the device in. We have one switching actuator, KNX. So we also have a dimmer. Dimmer is a GC05, GC05, and 4 channel. Only 2 devices only. Your input is in the living room. Your switch is inside the living room. Push button. CHPLD. So now you can see inside your level 1, they have one push button in the living room and 2 actuators in the kitchen cabinet. So what is the next? Next is the address, look address. Because I want to test individual, so I put a lot of good address in here. But actually we just need one good address enough. One good address enough. So the good address for the we call it scene control. Main room is the red thing. This one not inside. Then you can add the media group, switching. So you have the scene control. Any name you want. Only one address for everything. But the configuration is more a lot of job. So let's see the configuration for the switching actuator. So you go switching, parameter. You can see all the other functions is here. Because I never used this before. So channel A, any scene inside, special function. So you activate the special function. Now you see the A function here. In the A function, you can see the scene. Function scene for the switch is enable. Now you see the scene. So you start with the channel A with the special function. Then inside the special function, come up with the function. You put the function of the scene switch. Then inside the scene, this is the number. So this number is a value output 1 to 64. So scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4. So we have 4 scene, right? So this one, 4 scene. So for scene 1 is on. So you click the scene 1, you see the one only, you on the switch. Scene 2 is off. So scene 2 is off. Scene 3 is on. Scene 3 is on. Scene 4 is off. Scene 4 is off. So like this, you're finished on the scene control. Now you can see your output have the scene handler. This is where you need to put inside the scene control. So this is the scene control, scene handler for the switching actuator. For the light number 1, the living room spotlight. Then next is the dimmer. This is the dimming. So we go to the dimmer. Go to the dimming. Inside the dimming parameter. So you have the channel. See whether any special function or any scene. Brightness, dimming, switch, value. So this one I don't know where is it. Let me check. Device channel, error report. Scene function enable. Sorry, the first one I cannot see. This one. The channel for channel A, there was scene function. Then you see the scene here. Before that, don't have the scene. Before that, don't have the scene. Inside the scene, the first scene. First scene is the duration. They will scene assign brightness 100%. So this is a number. Is it? Let me check. First scene. This is the scene duration assigned to number. This one you need to assign. This is the scene number that I refer. Scene number 1. So you go to this. Scene number 1 is 100%. So it's 100%. Then your scene number 2. Scene number 2 is the 0%. So here is the 0%. And scene number 3, scene number 3, 100%. Scene number 3, 50%, we put 50. And scene number 4, how many percent? 30%. So this is how you assign the scene number inside. One more, we have two dimmer, two dimmer. For the second dimmer, same thing. So the channel B enable the scene function. Go to the scene number 1, 100%, right? 100%. Then scene number 2 is 0%. Then your scene number 3. Scene number 3 is 30%. Then the last one is scene number 4. Scene number 4 is 30%. So now you can see your object they have a scene. Scene A, scene B, can you see? Scene for the A, scene for the B. So all this you can just drag inside. Pick the scene A, pick the scene B, drag inside the scene control. So now the output settled already. Let's put in the input. So push button now you can see is not a button, so you need to set to button. Maybe I use 2 rocker, 4 button, independent, so you have a 4 button. Button 1 you use as a scene control. This is the important one. This one is you need to set the push button 1 to the scene control, the function. This is where you link your scene control into your system. Scene control. So now is no reaction for the short. You have to recall the scene. Every time is the same. Short press is the recall. Long press is the store. You can store the scene. For first is the number 1. Button 1 is the scene number 1. Button 2 is the scene number 2. Recall and number 2. Store number 2. Button 3. Scene control. Recall number 3. Then store number 3. Button 4. Scene control. So recall number 4 and store number 4. So now you have the 4 buttons for the scene control. So all the buttons you put inside. So that's all finished. So this program you program inside your system. You can have the 4 buttons to control all the scene. This is what I mean. More difficult is the configuration. So once you download, then you can try. You can try on your system. You can try on your system. I send you this workspace, this project, so that you can look into your project PDS to try. Let me save scene control project. This one is not in the thumb drive. There are some students in the last time.